We are not saying Gbajabiamila is guilty. We are saying that he ought to leave that office. Chikam Nayo. For that kind of allegations against him, he should be stepping down, step down for a moment, let them investigate. And if they find out that you are not guilty, then you can go back to your duty post. But at least they should be able to investigate to know what's up. Former Abia State Commissioner for Information and Strategy and Chieftain of the Nigeria Democratic Congress, NDC, Eze Chikam Nayo has clarified that his party is not declaring Chief of Staff to the President, Gbajabiamila, guilty over allegations linked to the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council PFIPC controversy, but insists he should temporarily vacate office to allow for an impartial investigation. Yes, they are supposed to investigate. So you step down for them to investigate. That is the normal thing to do. But in this country, then they step down. Apart to the other time, did they step down? They don't. And that's the right thing to do. Speaking during an interview on Arise News on Saturday, July 4, Chikam Nayo argued that stepping aside while investigations are conducted is a standard measure, yes, intended to protect the integrity of the process rather than an indication of guilt. That's how it should be, but welcome to Nigeria. Akinboye says, yes, it should be suspended. Derek says, what to do, guys, is has the father of corruption as his boss. Pascal says, if Gbajabiamila is claiming any iota of honor, he should be the one to willingly give himself up to allow for independent investigation. He should not wait to be told to step down by anybody, unless perhaps he knows that his hands are not clean, which is what everyone is suspecting right now. Sunday Matter says, this is the office for who when he isn't guilty. It is until the court proves him guilty now. Until otherwise, about the day, all these judges used to say that thing. He's not guilty. Let them go to court and start investigations. But she's not supposed to be, he's not supposed to be in office. Kerr says, Nigerians have rejected these bastards in the name of leaders and they know it. They are only open and rigging with their security agencies and INEC, but I tell you that they will be shocked. Content and 7. Please help us shock them more. Austin Cole says, okay, that's it, bro. Drag says, in Nigeria we are being ruled by criminals. Nothing will work well in this country. There has been an allegation of corruption against Gbajabiamila for a long time, so why the surprise now? After he says, when you said he hasn't been found guilty and you want him to vacate the office, is that sensible? That's the standard. Once they accuse you of something, once you have been accused of a serious crime like that, it is needful for you to step down. That is how it is done. Everywhere you step down. Yes. Kerr says, Mr. Man, that is the standard in any meaningful country. To avoid any interference or influence his office would effect in the course of the investigation. At times I wonder the bush some of you come from. I'm telling you, Nigerians don't know anything, and that's why they keep deceiving us. It says, Trua Bomb says, if Nigerians join hands together to defend the unity and progress of our nation as they do to attack those who condemn thefts committed by their tribes, it will only take 6 months for the country to be great again. Abu Patrick says the office was set up for looting and things fell apart and the center could not hold. The judiciary will come to their rescue. Okay. Father says go to Abuja and remove him now, Abi. Adekule says it's very stupid for those foolish unhealthy statements of his. At Okon says, why not go and remove him by yourself rather than giving others? Nobody will remove him, but that's the standard practice. That's the standard thing he's meant to do. They cannot be investigating you and you're sitting down in the office. Why? No. As Ashiwe says, which office? His office is not even related to the subject matter. Invariably, you are saying the president should resign. The chief of staff to the president doesn't issue appointments letter. Neither does he appoint people. So how come this one happened? All what Adeyemi has said has nothing to do with the Gbajabiamila who gave him the appointment letter. Is one Mr. Tanimo. How do you know who is late, who he gave money? He said by proxy, which invariably on natural justice, Gbajabiamila can't be held responsible in any way. You're not serious. You're not serious. Alfredo Kapi says Yorubas claim to be civilized still shock many. In a civilized mind, that's the honorable thing to do. Exactly, that's the honorable thing to do. You are serving, you are not working. Olaiwola says the staff of the president now and not your staff. So how does it affect you directly? Let the president decide after due diligence. Due diligence indeed. After Abubakar says leaving the office or not is just about personal conscience, which they all lack. Idogo says this is the right way to an approach to go. An executive officer whose activities are under probe is so unopposed to still sit at home while his office is being investigated. If such officer stayed in the office, investigators will be giving daily reports to him. Such an officer will be guard and gag the findings, which is not acceptable. Okay. Now he says he has been indicted, so he should be queried and placed on suspension while the investigation is going on. Yes, that's what they are meant to do. And anything less is an indictment on the president, as we're talking about a fraud in the office of the president. In progressive countries, it will be treated as a national threat. For someone to penetrate the office of the presidency, it is system for a long successfully, it should be considered a national threat. Okay, this is Naibu to scatter my head. He also says the chief of staff to Mr. President had many illegal questions to answer long before he began to occupy public offices in Nigeria. Samuel Etu says, thank you, my brother. Nigerians are the main problem in Nigeria. He's still pretending because he doesn't want to be arrested or hide from the truth. Okay. Bible says then you might be a follow. How can you ask someone to leave office without committing any crime? He has been accused of that crime, so he should be suspended till everything is investigated. That's how it's meant to be. Michael says, I'm still wondering the categories of mad Nigerians thinking of returning this evil government. There are plenty. Where. Edwin says the present government is full of criminals. Why? Why are you asking? If you ask me now, who I go ask? Juma says, if he's not guilty, why should he leave his office? Tell us what you know. What he says, the presidency can only defend this criminal and get free from involvement with honorable resignation or sack of Gbajabiamila. Well, Tinubu is leading the government of bandits. No be small. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.